Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ball State Cardinals, against the 18th ranked team, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to get us going. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Ball State Cardinals offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability, just continue to make those good decisions.
Here he goes. Across the 40. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The offense now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals, as they put 6 more on the board.
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Duke Blue Devils offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, we've seen this quarterback build a reputation for making plays when his team really needs him.
Well, I think the best thing about he's just consistent. You know what you're going to get with this guy. He typically makes very good decisions, but every once in a while when he needs to step up and make a play, he's more than capable.
The backs got it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And the Blue Devils have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Marwak. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Duke.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Ball State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Uh-oh.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong
Dog fight with Kansas State.
Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going.
I can't tell.
Very efficient, precise. Handoff here from the shotgun. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Blue Devils will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
When they take a shot into the end zone on third down, they come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Cardinals. They couldn't stop him there.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Physical run earns the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42. The Blue Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Play fake, looking to throw.
The quarterback
moves out of the pocket. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. And the Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time.
Oh, my God.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes the Ball State offense back out there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down here at their own 41. One explosive play has jump-started this drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. A crucial pick 6.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
Now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge...
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Will the offenses continue to dominate, or will the defenses show up here as we begin the second quarter? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Ball State. This offense cannot be stopped. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
He finds the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Still no answer for this offense.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
It feels like a frustration penalty. This quarterback has been lighting them up, and the defense hit him late that time. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Nice grab. It's Jackson. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Blue Devils pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. The back's got it again. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love this play by this defensive back, locating the football and going up and over the receiver to make that play.
Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Gets into space at the 50. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. Tackle made after a big gain. His arm might be sore after this performance. That's more than 450 passing yards now.
You think his arm's tired? Man, look at that defense.
Yeah, put them in the ice bath, get him some oxygen. It's been a tough day.
Man, they have been confused this entire day. Quarterback's just firing away, and this defense cannot slow him down. Right now, this quarterback is just dicing him up. This offense is clicking, and clearly, everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Ball State 42-14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, and it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Gain of 24.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Muscles past the defender. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Ball State 49-14.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble now. Powering through a tackle. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Jackson. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Grab near the sticks. It's Narrath. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Blue Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Picks up 7. Brings up second down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And there's the handoff. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Touchdown, Duke. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, obviously the first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something they can build off when they get back out here at halftime.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
And he knocks it right through.
The kick is gone. Makes the score Ball State.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Play action here on first down. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle, but first down. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? Gets it out quickly to the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go.
QB bootlegs here. Oh, down he goes.
The sack. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down to the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play.
2nd down coming up.
Looking to throw it again. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Yeah,
Good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect
I don't mean nothing until we win
get
championships.
the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Excellent job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
It's a quick grab. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You have a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown.
Who you playing?
Duke.
Did he win?
Huh?
They'll change the pre-snap look now.
Natty?
He ain't play.
And looking to throw now on 1st
I don't know
down.
what happened. He disappeared after the game.
Looks left and finds his target there. Out of bounds, but not before a big
Cut
game.
order.
This offense is ripping the defense apart today. And one play has flipped field position. 1st down to the opponent's 44. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a 1st down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots.
I don't know. We don't lose.
Caught over the middle.
Nah.
It's Joyner. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of
I told him, man, hey, man, let Ken get ahead of
that
him.
completion. Looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. That was caused by the
Let him get it,
defensive
man.
pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Get the guy some hope.
See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
A screen to the wide receiver. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent
I got a
field
receiver in
position.
front of me. Fine.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion.
That's BS, bro.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. Touchdown, Ball State. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Yes. I just got more yards than you. That's it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, another accurate throw by this
Well, Tom Brady in the
quarterback,
back,
and this
sir.
guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Joyner. Touchdown, Cardinals. This offense really clicking. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. What expect them to do, Kirk, but they did it with...
I bet you ain't recruit to replace him.
You said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent.
Well, you recruited
This
1,000
team was
receivers,
motivated
so you
from the
need to
opening
find the
kickoff.
fastest
And that is going to do it.
Gritty
He enjoyed being here.
route runner, whatever it is.
Fowler. And this has been another presentation
Make him a
of
tight
EA
end.
Sports College Football.
Air raid, we don't run no air raid. That won't get no recruits.
My coach from the league. He's gonna be a head coach somewhere.
I'm in the hot seat. Damn, we used to quarter the hot seat.
How? Y'all 11-1.
I don't know. They would have got him at hot seat. Job security.
Yep.
She's a D.
That'll change after the year. After the season over.